This video is a part of a series that describes the Lodgeware features for bookings. The series will cover all of the steps needed to create a booking. This is part 6 of the series. This video will explain how to enter rates, voyage details, charges, and costs. You can access the booking search screen by clicking on the booking option in the menu and then clicking on the new booking button or select an existing booking from the search list. The rates section can be found just below the goods section in the booking screen. Before you can use rates, you first need to get your rates into the system. Lodgeware allows you to upload your ocean carrier rates in the control panel. You can also use an integration with a rate management system, such as Catapult by Megea. Also, if you want to use truck rates, you will need to choose from a truck portal integration in the control panel also. The rates will be retrieved and displayed in the rates section. All of the possible combinations of ocean carriers and routes and truckers will be retrieved with the lowest cost option at the top. You can use the filters at the top of the rates to filter based on price, transit time, container type, commodity, route, and carrier. The area at the top of each rate will show the ocean carrier, truck carrier, and commodity. Just to the right of this, a container type indicator will show, and if the rate is the cheapest or fastest, then an indicator will show for that as well. Also, if there are any commodity restrictions or notes, then those will appear. Moving over to the right, still at the top part of the rate, the expiration date will appear and the total amount for the rate. The two dots icon will expand the rates. The detailed charges that make up the rate total will appear. The main body of each rate will show the carrier's contract number and each segment in the route. The place of receipt will show the port terminal or the rail ramp in parenthesis. If the transit times have been loaded as part of the rates, they will appear in between the route segments. If any charges for the rate are going to change in the next 30 days, then a warning triangle will appear on the rate and you can click on the icon to see the details of the change. Once you have decided on the rate you want, you can select it by clicking on the checkbox in the upper right corner of the rate tile and then pressing the Select Rates button. The system will load the selected rate into the Rates section. You can clear the rates by clicking on the Clear Rates button. The Voyage section is located directly beneath the rates. In this section you can enter the voyage details, including carrier, vessel, voyage, cutoff dates, as well as departure and arrival dates. The charges and cost section is directly below the voyage. If you selected a rate, then the charges and costs from the rate will automatically load into this section. You can add a charge or cost by clicking on the Add New Charge or Add New Cost button. Manually added charges will be marked with an M and rated charges will have an R. Lodgeware also supports multiple charge types. You can change the currency by clicking on the charge amount. The exchange rate is pulled automatically from an online service in real time, but you can change the exchange rate if needed. The system will automatically calculate the base currency amount for you. The Bill to Party and Prepaid/Collect indicator will automatically default from the billing settings in the shipment type section from the top of the booking screen, but you can change them here if needed. The two dots icon will allow you to change the charge description for document printing purposes. It also allows you to copy charges to costs, delete a charge, and to override the charge amount so that the bill of lading will print a different amount. Use the icon to the far left of the charge to drag and drop charges under another charge. This will combine the charges together and print only one charge on documents. To create an invoice, select the charges to be invoiced, and press the Add to Invoice button. A pop-up panel will appear and you can add the charges to an existing invoice or create a new invoice. You also have the opportunity here to change the currency on the invoice and add comments. The invoice will appear below the charges and will be in a pro forma status, meaning it has not yet been sent to accounting and the invoice document has not yet been sent to the customer. To send the invoice to accounting, press the Send Invoice button and the invoice will be sent in real time to the accounting package that you are integrated with. Lodgeware supports several packages, such as QuickBooks and Microsoft Dynamics. Once sent, the status will change to invoiced and the charges cannot be modified. If a mistake is made, you can void the invoice and the charges will become available again for reinvoicing. The Generate Invoice button will create the actual invoice document and add it to the document list in the booking. Below the costs is an operating profit section. It will show the total charges and costs and operating profit. It will also show the amount that will print on the bill of lading if there is an override value entered. If you click on the Visualize button, a visual display of the charges, costs and profit will show in the form of a Sankey diagram.